Hey guys, this is Greg. You probably know me as Sparky Sweets, PhD on Thug Notes. Well, we've got a special Halloween episode for y'all. Thriller isn't just my favorite album, it's the best-selling album ever. #1! The Beatles aren't even close.
I'm a loser.
By some counts, Thriller has sold over 65 million copies and about that many goofy dance-offs. Welcome to this special Halloween episode where we break down the cultural melting pot that is Michael Jackson's Thriller. Thriller was the first album by a black artist to have songs in heavy rotation on MTV, perhaps partly due to the innovative electronic sounds on the album. But even though the songs sounded really new, they still had roots in traditional black music. For one, Michael incorporated a riff originally written by a Cameroonian musician. His voice is also clearly rooted in black musicians like scat singer Cab Calloway. You know all those classic Michael Jackson yelps and growls? Of course you do. You can see that same style in pioneering black musicians like Little Richard and Aretha Franklin. This actually goes even further back to an African religious ritual called ring shouts. Another musical element that came to America via Africa was call and response.
Give me a D.
In some African cultures, this was used in worship,
Say, hold on, somebody say.
work songs, and even government. Call and response was preserved through jazz, blues, gospel, and even Thriller. Want to be starting something? Beat It, and PYT all have call and response lyrics that create a sense of togetherness between the singer and the audience. But Thriller's sense of inclusiveness expands beyond the black community, most obviously in the fact that the album incorporates two of the most famous white musicians in the world. Eddie Van Halen has a killer rock solo in Beat It. And Paul McCartney lends his voice to the track, The Girl Is Mine.
I don't understand the way you think, saying that she's yours.
If you think about it, the song makes a pretty progressive statement for the time about interracial love. Because if they're both lusting over the same woman, one of them has to be crossing racial lines. And man, just look at this shot from the Beat It music video. Whites, blacks, Latinos, all in the same gang. Something similar goes on in the landmark music video for Thriller, but in a different way. Directed by John Landis, the video references horror movies of the 1950s. It also completely changed the game for what a music video could be. Some interpret Michael's metamorphoses as reflective of his own constantly changing identity, from a child star to adult star, from pop star to mega pop star. But what's most relevant to this video is the inclusion of horror film icon Vincent Price. If you don't know who Vincent Price was, he was one of the most famous horror actors of the 1950s, best known for his deep, spooky voice.
Come closer. Closer. That's right.
If you watch all his movies, you won't find him saying stuff like y'all or getting down like he does in the Thriller video.
Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood.
Hearing the old, enunciated white Hollywood sound of his voice saying words in urban slang is pretty awesome, as if whiteness and blackness are embodied in one voice. Unity, y'all! Alright, so let's pull the pieces together. Thriller mixes elements of disco, jazz, blues, rock and roll, as well as old African traditions. It incorporated new electronic sounds and cameos from famous white musicians, and the Thriller music videos helped propel black music into heavy rotation on MTV. Racial unity, innovation, progress, couple that with the fact that this album made Michael rich as fuck, it's not a stretch to say Thriller is the most American album of all time. Or maybe it is a stretch, but fuck it, I love this album. Woo! As always, thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't done so yet, be sure to check out our channel page by clicking here, where you can see more of our brain-tickling videos. While you're over there, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We have some amazing new videos around the corner, including breakdowns of Fallout, Rick and Morty, No Country for Old Men, and all 5 seasons of Breaking Bad.
goddamn right.
And finally, if you love this video on Thriller, be sure to check out our friends at Barack's Dubs for their Halloween special of Barack Obama singing Thriller. The guys over at Barack's Dubs have been supporting us since the very beginning. Go give them some love by clicking here to check out their channel page and subscribe. Well, the guys over at Barack's Dubs are very kind to us and been supporting us for the last 2 years, so go over there, check out their channel. Thank you. Keep America clean. All right. Support our friends, and we'll catch you next time, man. Peace.